Hello and happy Friday. My name's Tia and you've reached my channel at Calm Creations on YouTube. Today I'm going to do a flip through of my cross stitch planner and just show you how I organise all my projects, and you can have a look through and have a little bit of an insight into my crazy mind. So let's go. Okay, so I've got a Kiki K planner. It's the large size. I've had this for quite a few years. I've got the smaller one as well, but I've converted that one into a traveller's notebook. But this is my ring bound one that I use for all my cross stitch. So yeah, let's have a look. So when you open it up, I've got all my, so I've just got some little bits over here. These are magnetic page markers and my little coffee cup, just some bits that came with the planner. I've got some paper clips, and then over here, this is just a card that came with it that I stuck in the front. This dashboard page was a kit that I bought that I did with one of the kids, so you get to do the gold foil, and I've just laminated it and punched holes and made that my front cover. Here we've got my sticky notes. Look at that dirty mark on there. Yuck. I'll get that off. And so these are all my tabs down the side, and so we've got 2020, and then we open it up, and these are my goals for this year. So I've got a few there, all cross stitch related, so you can see I've got 20 finishes for 2020. I want to make a biscornu. I want to make one of the cross stitch berries. Read for 30 minutes a day, stitch on even weave, stitch on linen. These are things that I haven't ever done before, so these are going to be fun. One ornament a month, so that I want it to be obviously a cross stitched ornament. It can be doesn't have to be Christmas, it can be any sort of hanging ornament. I want to release one cross stitch pattern per month. I've already done January's. If you haven't seen it, it is in my Etsy shop. It's a Weber barbecue. So for that series I'm doing 12 months, I'm doing Christmas in Australia. So I've got lots of ideas which I'll show you soon. Goal is to have 500 subs for YouTube and Instagram. I want to try stitching with silk, and I want to try stitching with variegated floss. So they're all very simple, achievable goals, I think. So that's the first page. Now this is my stitchy wish list. I'm a huge Outlander fan, and I've seen on Heaven and Earth Designs website they've got Outlander heights, so I've been eyeing those up quite a bit lately. But of course I've already got 2 that I've started at the moment, so these are going to be way down the track. So, and then the Aurora cabin, I've seen Jen from Jen and Stitches, she's finished hers and made it into a pillow, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's the Northern Lights, and yeah, it's really, really beautiful. And then another Heaven and Earth Designs is a Stitch in Time. It's one of their storybook patterns, and it's really, really lovely. So, and it relates to lots of different crafts. So that's my stitchy wish list. These are my new starts that I've started, or going to start, or want to start. So Emerald City, I started that on the 1st of the 1st. Flower Quaker, 1st of the 1st. Homely Houseplants, that hasn't started yet. That's I think the 1st of February. And then a few others through there that my birthday start as a Haid, which I'm not too sure about yet. So that's my new starts. Then I've got 2 calendars, so this year and next year. And then this is my weekly schedule, so yeah, Mondays I film and upload Crafttube, Tuesdays nothing, Wednesdays I do a stitch with me, and Fridays a tutorial. So today should be a tutorial, but I thought I'd do this cross stitch, show you my cross stitch planner, and then release my cross stitch patterns on the 25th of each month. And then we go into my weeklies. So those are the weeks that have already been. Now this is a bookmark type thing that I've made, and it just pops in and I just move it each week. So over to my left I've got the dates, and then I just fill in what I'm doing. So this is obviously a week that hasn't been yet, so that it's blank and not much on there. This is where I write all my floss tube notes that I talk about when I do my floss tubes. So, and as I think of ideas throughout the week or throughout the day, I quickly jot them down there so I don't forget. And so that's that. So I stick 2 of these pages in between each week so that I can keep them together. And then this is my week for homework. So I have my floss tube notes, and then I have my homework for School of Magical Stitches. So I write down all the tasks that I have to do and tick them off, and then once those are, that week is complete, I just fold them up, and that's the week. So essentially that's what a week calendar sort of looks like, and then that's that week done. And then I can just move my little bookmark each week so I can get to it easy. So there's some that are already done, ready to go, and then those are just all the extra blank pages that I've got. Now I don't know why my printer's printing these funny little things. That probably needs to be calibrated or something. So that's that, and then I go to my ideas tab. I've got another little so those are for tutorials. And then this year I'm wanting to do a handmade and advent calendar, advent style thing for my kids. So every day I want them to be able to open something that is handmade right up until Christmas. So I'm just getting some ideas of small, easy projects that I can make for them. I don't know why I've written 6 there. I certainly won't be making 6 of everything, but those are just some ideas that I've got so far. So if you've got any quick ideas of things that I can make, boys and girls, let me know. And then, so that's the ideas. Now the to-do, these are some of my to-do things that I need to sort out. So that's those. These are the pattern ideas that I've got for some of my designs for my cross stitch patterns. And then, so those are just extra to-do pages. Now we come to challenges. So these are some of the challenges and stitch alongs that I'm doing this year. Linen and Threads are doing a really beautiful sale there. I haven't started that one yet, but those are just the notes for that one. These are the sales that I'm doing, the stitch alongs. So I'm just writing down who's hosting them, the hashtag for Instagram, and any other notes when they start, what I'm doing. So those are those ones. And I've got the ornament sale down there, and then you see my note over there, sales no more. So I'm not joining anymore. This is the 24 hours of cross stitch marathon. They have a 24-hour cross stitch marathon 4 times a year, so those are the dates that they will be taking place. You can either stitch the whole 24 hours, you can join in for parts of it, but I just wanted to make note of the dates. So we've got one coming up very soon. This is Leap into a New Start. So because 2020 is a leap year, over on Virtual Stitches on the 29th of each month they will be hosting a sort of stitch along, and you do a new start on the 29th of each month, or you can carry on one particular project that you're working on. So those are the dates for that, obviously the 29th of each month. This is a challenge I found, and I think it's by Sammy Joe from Virtual Stitches, and it's Stitch My Hours. So you stitch how old you are in hours, which is a lot of hours for me. So I haven't started that one. I'm not too sure of all the details, but I just printed the tracker so that I could have it in my planner. Okay, so then we've got trackers. So these are tutorials that I've uploaded, so just keep an eye on and date what I've done and the date. And then we've got, what have we got there? That's my Aries hay tracker. So that's how, when I've worked on it and how many stitches I've done. As you can see, I've made a mistake and I haven't done an awful lot. So, but that's that one. This one's a weekly stitch tracker. I haven't been filling this in, but I aim to do it, get more organized with it and try and track my weekly stitches. So those are just extra pages for the year. This one is Year at a Glance starts and Year at a Glance finishes. So you can see I've got one fully finished object, so that's will eventually be all filled in with, well, maybe not that one, but that one, with all the starts. So that one I made a mistake, so I have to reprint this and do it again. So but I just wanted it in there to show you. This one is Yearly Stitch Tracker. So once you do all your weeklies, you add them up and then you just keep a running tally of all your stitches for the year. Okay, and then we have got, this is my master stitch list. So these are all my whips that I have in progress at the moment. So there's 16. I've got the Aries tracker on there twice. So that's what the little asterisks mean. And yeah, so not too bad. And then we go to the last tab, which is School of Magical Stitches. So this is just about the homework and the date they're due, the time they're released, just some information for me to keep track. So this is January extra credits. I'm working through those, and this is we've got the whole month to do these challenges, so yeah, they're pretty achievable. What else? I think that's about it, and then that's just notes for my printer, and then a notepad at the back and my pen. So that's my cross stitch planner, and how I'm keeping track of all my goals and projects in 2020. So I hope you enjoyed that little flip through, and we will see you again on Monday for normal floss tube. Okay, thanks, bye.